Welcome back. We're talking with Heather Beer about a new way that you could implement some ways to get kids to do their everyday items on their own.
Without having to nag because who wants that? Parents don't want that, kids don't want that. And so the whole thing that I loved about this is it's simple, it provides just a basic structure, it gives the responsibility to the kids, and this is kind of the clincher for me, you can apply grace to the whole situation, because there's going to be days where, this week has been crazy for us. We've had, so Ezra, who's here with me today, graduated from kindergarten on Tuesday night, and then last night was about 5 other different things, a birthday party and baseball practice and all sorts of things. And so sometimes there's just not time to get everything done in the day. And so, you can choose to say, it's okay. You get to put those last few sticks in even though we didn't get to it, today. And so then they learn that this isn't like, boot camp. And, there's a time and a place for grace. And, when we have more time, then we'll get to the things, because we have a stick for like reading for 15 minutes and playing outside and picking up. The one that I love the most, I think, is pick up your room for 5 minutes. So that's my favorite.
Every mom at home is like, I need that stick for my husband.
Exactly.
But the great thing about this, the reason that I needed something was because summer was coming, and so I'm home part-time with my kids, and so I needed something that was going to be providing some structure for our days so that things weren't just like willy-nilly all over the place, and to be able to give them that responsibility, because I don't want kids who go off to college and can't handle like getting themselves to the things that they need to do, and some disappointment that comes along the way, and following through on things. It's really important to me that those things are instilled in them while they're still in my home, and while there's a chance to fail in a soft place to land, when they're still under my roof. But there's other things that you can add to this. The author says that if once you've gotten them to kind of buy into the whole program and they're enjoying it, they're really into the golden sticks, then you can start to add things like, so what are we doing in terms of, are we listening with our ears and to the directions that are happening? Are we speaking kindly and things like that? So she implements kind of a second tier of all of this, where she cuts out little mouths. So each kid gets 3 mouths and each kid gets 3 ears. And so if something comes up during the day where they're either not listening or they're not using their words kindly, then they start to lose a mouth or an ear. And if you lose all 3 mouths, you lose a golden stick. If you lose all 3 ears, you lose a golden stick. So, like, kids don't want that to happen. So it's incentive to, okay, let's think about what we're doing here. So I just think that it's such a simple, I just needed simple. That was the big thing for me.
Yeah.
I just needed it to be like, this has to be something that I'm not going to have to spend hours figuring out how to do, and then it's going to be complicated, and we're all going to, like, I don't know, go a little crazy trying to implement it. And that's just what it's been. They get up in the morning, they dump out their buckets, they sort through, and they start getting their stuff ready, and it's great, and then they in the morning, they're like, Mom, did I get another golden stick? And, it's just, it's great. They're eager to do it, and that makes all of us happy, I think.
Yeah, and she said, too, good for the summer. You don't want them laying around the whole time. Right. They need to earn their golden stick and then enjoy it.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you,
Good
Heather.
stuff.
Yeah.
All right, stick around when we come back. It's National Wine Day.
Yes.